Common logical fallacies. Logical fallacies are errors in reasoning that can undermine arguments and lead to flawed conclusions. Recognizing and understanding these fallacies is essential for effective communication and critical thinking. In this article, we will examine some of the most common logical fallacies, offering insights into their implications and how to avoid them. 1. Ad hominem fallacy. This fallacy occurs when an argument is rebutted by attacking the character or motives of the person making it rather than addressing the argument itself. Example, how can you argue for climate change action when you drive a gas-guzzling car? Implication, ad hominem attacks distract from the actual issue and undermine constructive dialogue. 2. Strawman fallacy. The strawman fallacy involves misrepresenting an opponent's argument to make it easier to attack or refute. Example, people who support environmental regulations want to shut down all industries and put everyone out of work. Implication, this tactic oversimplifies complex arguments, making it difficult to engage in meaningful discussion. 3. Slippery slope fallacy. This fallacy asserts that a relatively small first step will inevitably lead to a chain of related events culminating in a significant impact, often negative. Example, if we allow students to redo their tests, soon they'll expect to retake every exam. Implication, the slippery slope fallacy ignores the possibility of moderation and reasonable limits, oversimplifying consequences. 4. False dichotomy. The false dichotomy, or false dilemma, presents only two options when, in fact, more alternatives exist. Example, you're either with us or against us. Implication, this binary thinking limits the discussion and fails to recognize the complexity of many issues. 5. Appeal to emotion. This fallacy manipulates emotional responses in place of valid reasoning or evidence. Example, you should support our charity because think of all the sad children. Implication, while emotional appeals can be powerful, relying solely on them undermines logical argumentation. By understanding these common logical fallacies, you can enhance your critical thinking skills and engage in more productive discussions. Avoiding these pitfalls allows for clearer reasoning and more effective communication.